Purple means Boxster is an idiot.
Oh wow, am I the bot?
Yo, that was an accident. That was an accident. Oh, I stepped into the campfire. Oh, shoot, it is on fire.
Canoe who?
Canoe, help me get out of here. Alright, cool. Sound works too. Oh, let me turn this off. Alright. Welcome to the finale of HEADMAKER and HEADMAKER, both the show that we're putting on and the show in the game. For the start, like I said, there's some stuff we gotta clean up, so I think we should go sort of around and see where everybody's been at on the island. But before that, during the night, there is one thing that we need to address, and that would be over here in this corner. Unagi left with a mirror.
Yeah.
A mirror you feel drawn to look at and is very distracting. So at the House of Fools, where we normally hang out, you sort of do you could still do the stuff you want to do, but you're sort of constantly looking at this mirror. Whether you suggest it or Abzaid suggests it, curling your fur is discussed. And Abzain decides to assist you with curling your fur, so puts your fur into curlers and gets the I don't know, it's not shampoo or lotion or whatever, but whatever that stuff is that sort of is a chemical that you put into hair and it assists with the curling. Activator, sure. I'm not a doctor.
That's what it is.
So your fur is being curled. You also probably have a mask, like a face mask on. People are bringing you snacks and stuff like that, and you just happen to be constantly looking in the mirror. So people are sort of heading out and doing, different stuff that they normally wouldn't have time to do, because normally you're like, let's get the cats in here and brush all of their fur one by one, or, stuff like that. So, while you're getting your... No, nothing. It's just, the demands of Unagi are often time-consuming.
Their requests. Thank you.
Yeah, sure they are. Yes, leader. Yeah. So while you have this stuff in your fur, Abzain does vanish for hours.
Okay.
You don't super notice because of the mirror. And when Abzain returns, you have had this product in your fur for quite a long time. So you're going to probably look very poodly or fluffy when it's all washed out. Everybody, around you sort of handles what they need to do, and then, gets you washed off or whatever and clean, so you're fluffy now. But you still have the mirror, and we have to address that. So the best thing I could think of was to start handing you cats to hold until your arms were so full of cats that you had a very loose grip on the mirror, so that Abzain could take it from you.
Well, to be fair, I'm not holding the mirror with my arm.
Oh, are you using your tail?
No.
Oh.
Hey, I never even thought of that.
How are you holding this mirror?
It's in my hand.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, but if you get a bunch of cats in your arms, you're not going to want to drop them, but, it might reduce your grip, I would think.
Yeah, okay.
Do you have access to a die you can roll?
Just the one on the table.
Oh, yeah, sure. You're welcome to touch it. That's fine. If you want to hover over it or pick it up and throw it, either one. Okay, that's not...
A 2.
Just hover over it and hit the R button.
Oh,
hover-
okay. Sorry, I thought I
hover
had to
and
grab it.
Nah, you're good. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Of course, this is going to be a fight.
Unagi's hat juggling skills cannot be beaten.
Yes. I want to call this more acrobatics because it's more about the mirror and you trying to get away and hold it, which is the worst stat we could use. So I'm going to roll real quick. All right, perfect. Thank you. Thank you,
Damn
all
it.
gamers.
Fix.
Yes, okay, perfect. So Unagi has +6 to dexterity, so getting them to let go is going to be pretty difficult with acrobatics, but we do manage to get the mirror out of your hands. As soon as it's gone, you recognize that like you've lost all that time and someone, well, they told you the truth. They told you it was cursed, but it still seems like someone tricked you. It was around for you to pick up, and you know how you are with shiny things.
Yeah.
So, however that makes you feel is fine, but Abzane is going to take the mirror and chunk it far out of the room so that you cannot see it, and then someone will remove it to somewhere else, hopefully.
Okay, how come you can touch the mirror?
Well, I'm
Nothing
not
happened.
looking. I'm not looking in the mirror. That's the important part.
Well, I never said I was looking in the mirror when I picked it up. I just picked it up.
I do believe you started looking in the mirror. Yes.
Uh,
And why wouldn't you? I understand. You look so fluffy right now, and
shut
it's
up.
a good look. Oh, okay, yeah. No, of course, yeah, of course. Well, so y'all spend the rest
Go
of
ahead.
your night sort of normally doing whatever you do. I'm sure you have like a big canopy bed and an eye mask and lots of pillows and all sorts of random stuff. So that's how I guess these two characters' night is spent. Quite well, I would say. Elsewhere on the island, I assume the easiest is Sophia because I don't think much is happening, but how are you spending the night here? Or where do we find you in the morning? That's the more important part.
Well, I did say I was in the woods.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye out. If I hear any noise, I'll investigate. But if I don't, I'll just stay put. And if I sensed someone close, I think that's what I said, I'll
Yep.
cast invisibility.
Yep. You spent the night hidden. I rolled to see if anyone came close. It didn't seem like it, but even if they did, you would have been invisible, and they would have presumably passed unless they had detect magic, which you're the only one of the contestants anyway. So we'll believe that you stay secluded. The other
I don't
people...
spend the spell slot.
Oh, sure. Now you investigate strange noises, but when it's my ferrets, you just straight up murder them right off.
I mean, a lesson has been learned.
That will definitely play into the videos later. Perfect. I'm glad we're growing as characters. Three of you for sure are in your homes in the morning. For example, what do we find Vertigo doing, if anything special?
She's eating and planning to go find Aurelia.
Okay, cool. I really wish there was more than one noise-making spoon, but there's only one. So cool. You have a nice breakfast.
Dang it.
I wouldn't
Brett-
be touching any of the utensils anyways. I already said that after the
Oh,
last
okay.
time.
Yeah. Trust no utensils on the island.
No trust at all.
Bredden, where do we find you in the morning?
He is just pacing up and down his room, looking rather stressed. He's also trying to make himself look a bit more presentable.
Okay. Cool. I'm sure your stomach is feeling fine. And then Xander, you doing anything up in the lofty treehouse?
Just sing a song.
A morning
Sing a
song?
song. Yeah, morning song.
Okay.
Sing, do a performance. He's gonna do a acoustic version of a song he already sang before.
Oh, great.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's very fitting. I was rereading the lyrics. I'm like, you know what? This makes sense. Actually. Okay. Oh. Got a got a nat 20.
Nice.
So a 30.
Yes.
30 performance, baby.
I am aware of your performance rolling skills. Yes.
Okay. And then he's like probably on the roof, maybe. It's like the top of the treehouse.
Uh-huh.
He's we like acoustic set. Yeah. The world is a vampire. Secret destroyers. That's it. And then he's gonna keep.
How was that a morning song?
Yeah, that's morning wake
I'm
up.
thinking like "Here Comes the Sun" or something,
No,
but-
this is he's been thinking about that song, and it's like it makes sense.
I'm pretty sure
Bread
I
and
had that as my alarm clock before.
Breden for sure, but Vertigo, if you'll roll perception here to see if you can hear this song from the roof, because you're farther away.
18.
Well, I was just gonna give that one to you, but okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're close
I
enough.
got a 5.
All right, cool. So, Breden, you're just pacing back and forth, and you hear the beautiful crooning of an elf on a roof, just jamming,
To the flames.
and it does settle your stomach. The anxiety makes you feel better. You stand straighter and taller. Whatever is wrong in the world, Xander is still gonna sing some song and then crap on the front of his house. So
No, he's learned better. He can dig a hole now.
okay.
Learn how to dig a hole.
Wow. Progress.
Yeah, he only the first time, and then he realized that maybe that asserting the dominance that way was not a good idea. Maybe
Cool.
Because in the wild, that's how they they mark their territory to assert. He's a wild boy.
Yeah.
Wild
yeah.
elf. Wood elf.
Nature. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Aurelia, we find you in the main room. Well, as viewers, we find you doing anything in here? Just waiting.
No, I think she's like going to be completely dead asleep until people start disturbing this room.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. All right. Well, you remain asleep. Okay. Unagi, would you like to do anything when we appear in front of this person?
Who?
You. We're going to appear in front of Aurelia in this room.
Well, I'm kind of, got my arms full of cats.
What? That was last night. Are you keeping the cats all night?
Oh, it was last night. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They're warm and fluffy and cuddly, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you probably wake up to a bunch of random cat noises as they are all cuddled around each other in the arms of Unagi.
Oh, is it the showtime already?
We're here for the show.
Okay.
How many
go.
cats do you think you can hold? By the way, I should have asked.
All the cats.
Well, okay, it can't be. I'm gonna guess 5.
What? No.
I
I can hold like at least 3 with my tail.
Okay. Yeah, sure. All right, we'll go 8. Solid 8.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then we appear in front of you. We agree that it is showtime. Abzane says, "Do I get to use the pendulum? I mean, should I use the pendulum this time? Not that I want
no,
to."
no. I'm not having you stress out the cats.
Oh, well, they wouldn't hear it.
Look, cats can hear things that we can't.
That's a good point. Yes.
I
Okay.
can go see if I can find people.
Here, take a cat.
Oh, okay. I'll pick up a cat. I'll be
Okay.
right back with a cat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure the cat comes back alive.
Oh, absolutely, the cat will come back alive, or I will
Sure.
be it myself.
I cast magic missile.
Don't you dare!
Is that a ferret?
No! Oh god, you all suck.
The cat's wearing like 6
Animal
amulets.
killers.
I didn't kill anything. I got woken up by a killer.
Alright,
Cool.
I'll head
So
towards the houses just to see if anyone's there.
yeah, you probably roll up on the tail end of a song.
Anybody home today?
I think I'd probably have left to the monolith.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that's
Okay. So you're not there. Got it. That's
Where'd it
helpful.
go?
Honestly,
Hey,
I
no, what
don't
up? What up?
know. Didn't
Oh,
need
hey,
to
hey,
leave.
Sander.
What on, dude? Oh shit, I fell. Oh shit,
Oh, no.
Let me get up.
Oh, God.
Are you,
I'm here,
are you
dude.
okay?
All right,
Wake
yeah,
up.
dude, fine. It's
That was a
okay.
30-foot fall.
I know.
Uh,
I'm acrobatic, dude. Hold on. It's very. Yeah, I was do a graceful fall of 21.
Okay.
That was
Yeah, it's sweet.
amazing.
It's a new stunt I'm working on, dude. It's called Xander Ollie.
Falling?
Xander Falling. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
name, dude.
Yeah. I think they're
Right.
ready to start the show.
Oh, great.
And I didn't want them to ring that pendulum. So
Yeah,
I
that's
check for you guys.
reasonable.
Come on, DJ
Brendan?
Brendan. Let's go, dude.
Have,
Na-
have you
na-
guys seen
What does that
Vertigo?
mean?
You're DJ Brendan, dude.
Oh, he's a
True
DJ
name.
too.
Yeah,
Hold,
he's-
hold on. Now that you're standing out here, do they see anything different?
Yeah. Brendan is dressed a bit more professionally.
Oh,
Well,
that's a nice outfit, Brendan.
Putting that gold pig to good use. Buying some nice clothes.
Yeah.
How? Where did you get that suit from?
I asked Abzane for it.
Damn, dude.
just- Asked Abzane and you got a suit.
Yeah.
You look most excellent today.
Does everybody else think to dress up? It's the final day.
I mean, Ariella looks down and she's like even more disheveled today than she was.
Don't worry, you're holding a
Um,
cat. You're perfect.
I can clean myself up though, I guess, and I'll just use prestidigitation to kind of straighten myself out.
Hey,
Cool.
I can make you some clothes, man. I'm a child of
I-
nature, and I got
No.
the earth flows through me, and I make the clothes, dude. Ah, man.
I don't know if we have time for that though.
I can. Okay, dude. I can maybe after the show I can hook you up with maybe my own line of clothing.
Can we?
No one really knows about it.
I don't want them to set
Yeah.
the pendulum off.
Maybe, yeah. I think we
So-
should go though. But have you guys
Sweet,
seen
dude.
Vertigo?
No.
No?
I'm actually in possession of my stuff this time, so
I haven't seen
it wasn't
it.
around my place.
Okay.
Wow.
The shade.
Called out.
Brennan, you look like a leader today. Good luck.
Well, hopefully not.
I really
Anyway,
like your black undershirt, dude.
Dun dun
Thanks.
dun.
Sander.
Oh, what up, dude?
You still think Brendan should win, right?
I don't care at this point, dude. Honestly,
Wait, well- I
Wait.
think Brendan probably needs to win, so
okay, dude. I don't want to win.
whatever that
Yes.
means. Yeah, I know. We don't have a chance, I don't think, so we're okay.
Oh, that's kind of you, dude.
Should
No,
I
I
be
just-
listening to this? I just,
No,
I'm not
no one
hearing
can hear
this.
that. No.
All right.
but I can hear it.
Okay.
No.
Okay, I've definitely left.
Oh,
Bob
shit.
with for now. Probably headed.
What are you doing?
demonstrate the fall again.
Oh,
There
shit.
we go.
We're going too fast on that one.
What'd you say, Vertigo? How'd you get here?
I probably left from the obelisk when I saw she wasn't there, or sorry,
Oh.
the monolith, and then went back to the main house to wait.
Gotcha. And Sophia just was monitoring and saw us appear and just came in?
Her internal clock is perfect.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, and
showtime!
letting you know, Hart, I meant to state it before, but I took the chain with me. I'm wearing it. It's around my neck.
The necklace or the, like...
The
Chain.
chain. The actual
okay.
chain.
Jeez. All right, that's going to be heavy, but enjoy.
Can we roll to see if daylight savings ruined his perfect clock? By the way, what is that in this world?
Yo, DJ Brendan, you want to join my group, dude?
What does that mean?
You want to be a part of my friends list, dude? Join my friends list.
I don't know about. Let's just get this over with today.
Yeah.
Join my, we can be like Xander and DJ. Every group has got a DJ, dude.
Out front, there's a conversation, it looks like.
Yeah. I'm just gonna reach into my pocket and hand over.
Thank you.
What you had lent me. Yep. I didn't get good use out of these, but maybe you will.
Maybe. We'll see.
Okay.
And then I tuck them in my pocket and walk in.
Sus.
Sure. One of the most dangerous conversations that's happened to the show so far, I feel like.
Lewis.
Okay. You get a kitty. You get a kitty.
I still have a kitty.
You get a kitty. And you get a kitty.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Thank you. And I'm just
What?
petting the kitty.
I don't get a cat? What's happening?
Cats love me, dude.
You're the reason my ferrets are dead.
That's not true.
The cat is
Here.
looking uncomfortable in Sophia's lap, by the way. I rolled an 8 animal handling.
It's fine. You get the Sphinx cat. You get the bald one. No soft fur for you to pet.
Perfect. I appreciate this one the most.
Oh, I got it. Look at that balancing act.
Nice.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Just to confirm, because someone brought it up, who's wearing their necklaces? Not that it really matters to anyone.
I am.
I'm wearing a cat necklace. I still have two of them.
You don't count. So
It's a cat necklace. They're draped around my neck.
Xander, Aurelia, and Breton.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Vertigo, no necklace, but wearing a
Definitely
chain. Okay.
I'm probably gonna take the chain off. I'll probably set it under my chair.
Oh, okay. Cool. Breton, as you sit down, if you'll roll a perception check, you know, your cat's kind of messing with you, snuffling around you and stuff.
An 11.
Yeah, good enough. It's not hitting or anything. Just wanted to make sure you didn't sit on it. There's a
Can I
note
steal
on.
that chain?
There's no cane.
No, I wanted to steal the chain.
Oh, chain.
Vertigo
Let's get to that in a second. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to throw that in the queue.
In the queue. Cool.
Yeah.
There's a note sitting on your stool, Breton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It says.
Yeah. Tries to read it while a cat keeps butting his face. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you just get it in snippets then. Peaches are no good. And then cat face. And then the pit might be your end, period.
What? Okay. He just puts it in his coat.
Okay, cool.
One of the many new pockets he's got. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your pristine suit, by the way, probably
Yeah,
all
right?
cat hair now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
over
look,
here,
nothing is complete without cat hair.
You're going to. Man, I don't even know if you're close enough. You might have to roll stealth and sleight of hand to get this thing, because you're gonna have to move, I think, to get to the stool. To get the chain, I mean.
Oh, I rolled a 19 on stealth,
Okay.
a 24 sleight of hand.
Oh my gosh. Vertigo,
All
if
your
you'll
good rolls
roll
gone.
perception on the thievery here.
20. Not nat.
Well, so you would see him moving towards you, but not see him take it. But there's nowhere for him to put it, so
I just put it under my chair.
Shane, how does that not make noise?
yeah, I think that you would see him start moving.
DJ Bert! Yo, DJ Bert, I don't think it's a good idea that you should be in my band. Brendan, I think he wants to join. You know, I mean, if you don't want to be a DJ, you know, I understand there's VJs and BJs, but hey, what's up, dude?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about, dude? I'm telling you about. It's not gonna work out.
Looking directly at you, holding my chain, aren't I?
No, it's not. It's got in my hand, man.
It's just under the stool, but like there's no cloth in between you and it, so everyone can see it once it's there.
My foot, like, you know, move the chain, like, you know, you know.
Let me show you a moonwalk.
I don't think it works. Is the conclusion here?
You know, you shouldn't be carrying around chains. You could hurt yourself, dude. Just trying to get it out of the way because you trip. It's a trip hazard. Let's be honest. Dude.
Under my stool.
The chain could unravel, dude, and then a little bit. And then I could fall, and then I'm gonna have to sue you, and my dad is gonna be mad, and we're gonna get the lawyers, and you're not gonna have any money because we're gonna sue the pants off of you.
Good luck finding me.
Well, wow. Okay, dude.
Okay, so you take your chain back, replace it.
Your stupid chain.
The threat of legal discourse has been brought up in the middle of this conversation.
My dad's gonna send you a cease and desist, dude.
There's a bunch of cats everywhere. Abzade says, well, let's get into this. The portal opens up above you all, and Abzane, addressing a crowd you can't see. Sophia just moves the cat down. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you're getting dirty looks from your cat, Xander, because you tried to steal.
Cats steal all the time, so I'm sure they're fine with it.
Abzane is
hide it under things, hair ties, you name it. We find it.
Yeah, but cats are allowed to do that because they're cats.
Abzane is holding the Sphinx cat throughout this entire thing, with one hand motioning grandly, with the other hand just holding the cat, because apparently they don't care. I don't know. But says, hello, citizens of the Empire. We come now to the conclusion of our great game that we have been putting on for you this week. We have seen some feats, the likes of which the Empire has never, in fact, seen. We've seen magic. We've seen people crap their pants all over the floor. We've seen stunts that boggle the mind, and today we'll be seeing even more. But first, let's just reintroduce everyone here. We have with us Vertigo of the House of Treasures. Abzane pauses for cheering, but you're the only people here. Sophia, currently not in a house. Aurelia Jones of In a Word.
She'll do a flourish with bubbles again.
All right. Bredden Dinkinson from the Upper Westbury on Benson by the Ford farmhouse.
Brendan puts his hand up and sort of waves.
Yeah. You look dapper at the moment with a cat.
Yeah.
And Xander Grace of Grace Loot and Base.
Yeah, dude. I'm so happy to be here, dude. So happy, dude.
And we're happy to have you.
Also, Dad, remember this chick next to me? We might have to sue her.
Yes. Remember all of our contestants well, because they have prepared some dazzling events for you today. First and foremost, Headmaker, as you know, we always have them bring something for you first up.
You didn't introduce the cats. How dare you?
I apologize, great citizens of the Empire. We do have several guests. What are they called? Guest cats,
VIPs?
I guess. VIPs here with us. We have Long Legs McGillicuddy. Wait, who named these? Did I name these or did you name these?
I don't.
Thanks, from
Oh my god.
Mrs. McGillicuddy.
Okay, anyway. Abzade's gonna go around and point at all of the cats, and then like the portal zooms in on each one. So we have Longlegs McGillicuddy. We have this one's named after the king, actually, and points at one of the ones you're holding. This is nickname Heavy, but we do call him Harthen, and it's like this big fat cat. We also have 3 Cups here. We have Point Meow. We have Left and Right. These are awesome cat names.
I like Point Meow.
Yeah,
How is 3 Cups?
3 Cups. It's a 3-legged cat.
5 torches.
All right.
Then you'd call it a tripod.
Right, but
No, that's something else.
we're not trying to offend the cat's sensibility. So 3 Cups, because of course it's not a full 4 cups of a cat. It's only 3 cups. Moving right along. What did I say? Left and Right. We call the cat Lauren, but Left and Right is the full name. And then we have Alex, and Spaghetti Whiskers. We often call that one by the nickname Spew. And then this one is is it this one or is it this one?
The one you have is Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth. We also have there in those arms Pinner, for the way they fight. Did I miss any cats here? Am I missing any?
You are forever banned from naming cats.
I have a question, dude.
Yes.
Do all these cats have 4-paw drive?
No,
Yes.
Unfortunately, 3 Cups does not.
Well, no, 3 Cups doesn't.
Oh, 3-paw drive. Probably has a snack pouch, though, for easy snacking in his mouth, right?
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Moving
what the
right
cats in the
along.
sanctuary had.
Can we get tokens for these hearts? You know.
Yeah, I can work on that for the next game. Sure.
And also maybe all backstory on all the cats all throughout their life.
Full NPC.
Including all
feeds with
owners
cats.
and houses.
Veterinary
Yeah,
records.
Very important.
You have to have the breed, the exact markings.
3
As
different
it says, where was I? Oh yes, we had them bring something for you. These contestants have brought you something specific. Of course, you are so great and wonderful, Headmaker, and you like to you enjoy your perches. And you enjoy looking down on the rest of us. So we have asked the contestants to flatten something.
You're the one that gave me a high chair.
We have asked. You wanted the high chair. You wanted to be able to step off of the shoulders of the guard into your chair and not have them kneel down. I thought it was a respect thing.
You sound like a horrible. What am I again?
You're
Person.
the head.
I can't read.
You're the head of our house. You're a great lord of our house. Anyway, Abzade says, so we have had them flatten things down so that they will be beneath you eternally. And those items we will show you now. And points at the portal. And I have set it up, so if you can't see it on the tablet, it should be ready. Tablet viewers. Yeah?
No, I see it.
Bloop. We'll wait on Aurelia and Vertigo.
I'm good.
Good.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's watch this task. Ooh, that I don't have queued up on this one. Just kidding. All right, should be going now.
Our leader must be powerful.
Fatten something.
Most impressive and flattest thing wins. You have 7 minutes. You gotta wait until I finish reading to start that thing.
You just read so slowly.
Sorry.
Wow.
As
Rude.
the board touches the pendulum.
The most. Hey, that's not fair. The most impressive and flattest thing wins. You have 7 minutes. Your time starts when I touch the pendulum.
That's a good time.
It's weird that this is a task because Sophia's gonna take the paper in her hands and she's gonna press between her hands. Just
Okay.
do a little bit of just a tiny bit of force and deliver or hand it over.
Okay, Abzane will, after that move, take the letter and say, it is very flat, but do you find this impressive? And sort of just wiggles it up and down in front of her face.
It is flattened somewhat, and while it wasn't robust before, it is slightly more flat now. But I agree. I will try to find something a bit more impressive.
I mean, the easiest thing to flatten is something that's already flattened.
Well, is that impressive?
It didn't say it had to be impressive. Oh, I guess.
High five.
Now then, like I said, they are going to flatten stuff. Unfortunately, Headmaker, you did probably see a face missing. I must, of course, eternally humble myself before you. I don't actually have a recording of Vertigo's attempt. And also, just to more humble myself before your graciousness, oh great one, in reviewing week 4 specifically, there was 1 point that was supposed to be awarded that I did erroneously not reward to Vertigo, so I await your admonishments.
Bad.
Yeah. You pain me deeply.
Carry on.
So, I don't know how we want to score Vertigo specifically because, like I said, I don't have any recording of it.
What was it? Do you remember?
I do, but I don't think we should use that as part of the scoring.
Why?
Well, if that's what you want, Vertigo, do you want to tell Unagi what happened?
I took all of the legs off of a table and made that flat, but also right as the time was running out and I was taking off the last leg, I may or may not have kind of messed up, gotten it, but then somehow ended up underneath it as it tipped over. So I ended up under the table too.
Did you get flattened?
Yeah. So me and the table were flat.
It was quite the impressive series of events, I will say. But that did.
Don't get to watch it.
Yes, that did occur.
Okay, well, I have to see the rest of them.
Okay. Sure. I was thinking, just because we don't have it awarding Vertigo 5 points plus the one that's missing, but it's up to you if you want to just envision it, and then award points. Again, up to you. Speaking of awarding points, surely after so many people agreed that just handing over something that was already flat would be silly and not impressive, surely someone wouldn't do that, right? Like, no one would do that. But anyway, let's watch just Xander by himself.
Unrelated.
Right.
Finds a piece of paper. Here you go.
Like from the library?
Yeah, just gets a piece of paper.
Zane says,
Flat.
and...
Done.
Do you think you've flattened it?
I touched it.
Yeah, but wasn't it flat already?
I flattened it more. How
Did
can
you?
know? Did I?
It does appear to be an incredibly normal piece of paper that was already flat.
Deceiving? Does deception on her?
Okay, sure.
17. Is this
17.
not flat enough?
Abzane says, you're welcome to submit any flat thing you want. But if
Fine then, Absence. If you want to play it this game, dude, we can play it this way.
You have 6 minutes left.
And sits on the paper. You like this, Absine? You like this, huh? Is this what you want? You want me to paper?
If this is your submission, then yes, I do like this.
Gives you
Abzane.
Butt paper.
Abzane takes your butt paper and touches the pendulum. Whew. Would you say, after everything that's happened, Xander, that butt paper is flatter than normal paper?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
I don't know. Can't get flatter than that, dude. And I'm pretty clean when I wipe and stuff. We know that, dude.
Yes. Unfortunately, I have experienced both the event and the cleanup afterwards.
Yeah, dude,
so yes,
it's so good. I mean, it's flat. I mean, it's what's on the task, dude.
Yeah, of course. Everything. Yeah.
And what I gave you is right there on the task.
Right.
Yep.
Well,
anyways.
Now let's watch.
Who's typing? Who's typing?
Sorry,
Who's typing?
It's me.
I don't care. I was just wondering who it was.
What are you saying?
What are you typing? Who are you typing to?
Taking notes.
Notes on butt paper.
It was butt paper, bruh.
It's very important.
Now, how are you writing the notes?
Okay, so we have paper. We
Yes.
have
Well, the
almost
table,
death
sure.
by table, and
Yeah.
then butt paper.
Now let's watch Bredden and Aurelia, who took a different.
No spoilers.
Who did the task? Then let's watch.
I'm going to look around this room
Okay.
for. Is this a lit candle or something?
Yeah. It's probably not lit.
Well, yeah,
but it is a
right.
lantern, and you could light it, no problem. You picked up matches and stuff earlier or something, so.
I could make a flatbread.
Do something that might not be impressive.
Zane says 2 minutes have gone by.
Okay, fine.
I know a really good family recipe for flatbread, I guess.
I could eat. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then.
This is stretching it, but this is pretty...
No. Flatten. She says flatten something, not stretch
Flatten
something.
is kind of stretching
Okay.
in a way.
Interesting interpretation.
It starts sort of getting it like a, I'm guessing sort of like a stone or something you could heat up, like with the cooking stones.
Yeah, there's one in there.
Yeah. He's already knows where everything is because he was making, bread and stew earlier. So, yeah.
I don't know that you'll think this is impressive, but I guess this is what I'm going to do. Okay,
I'm ready to be wowed.
I'm going to cast my mage hand,
Ooh.
which essentially just looks like a bubble, like a big bubble. I guess my magic ability to flatten this bubble so it doesn't pop, but it flattens.
I'm going to start cooking using my cooking utensils that I have equipped.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
And like the idea I had of it, like to work as a hand, you know how like bubbles can stretch through when you're going at the right speed, and it kind of just does that, but then it always pops back into a bubble.
Probably, yeah. You're probably just trying to make it really fancy. I'm gonna just make bullshit like a family recipe here. There's gonna be like rosemary, thyme, and probably some garlic, as well.
The bubble stretches pretty flat, and it's a mage hand, so it can definitely carry itself. So we're talking what, 3 feet by 3 feet. Well, I guess it's a bubble, so it's a circle. 3 feet diameter, flat circle bubble.
Sure.
Okay.
Do you think this counts, Abzane?
It's certainly flat.
It's flat.
And I can see through it.
Yeah.
She laughs. She's underneath it, looking up at you.
There you go. I've made I've flattened this bread and made a meal.
Yes, you did, and I ate it.
But now you're saying that was meant to be a gift.
Oh no! Just so that the headmaker could look down on it. Beneath the headmaker.
What? You ate? Wow.
It was made several weeks ago, but I can find some bread for you if you'd like some bread.
Nope.
Someone get headmaker.
I want that. I want the recipe that Braden has. Oh, that sounds really good.
Okay, I'm sure that could be arranged.
Yeah, why do you need to get bread? You have bread in there, right over there.
Yeah, funny.
Right. Wonderful. And a very big flat bubble.
Okay, so bubble wins because flattening a bubble without
there's one more.
Bursting?
There's one more, headmaker.
Oh, it's right. Sophia didn't finish. Sorry.
Yikes. Well, now that we've called out a specific person, surely no one else would turn in a piece of paper. Surely no one else after that whole discussion. Anyway, let's watch a video.
Uh-oh. I don't remember what I did.
Actually, no. I'm gonna find the tiniest freaking object I can find.
Okay, yeah. There's
Also flat, like a tiny piece of paper.
Okay, yeah. There's books everywhere. So you just
Yeah.
you run back in here.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. It's a bit of a conceptual thing, so hear me out.
Okay.
So I got this feature that's called magical tinkering. It lets me create a static visual effect on any tiny object surface.
Okay.
It can be a picture, it can be 25 words of text, shapes, whatever. In this tiny ass piece of paper, I wanna create, let's go ancient dragon, like a really gigantic one. And I'm gonna create this illusion with my magical tinkering, and it's just gonna look tiny and really flat, like when you take a JPEG and you stretch it. Yeah, it's gonna be like super stretched and really tiny, and I'm just gonna show it to Abzine and say,
"Done. The largest creature in the whole world, as flat as a tiny piece of paper."
Conceptual. Oh, whoops. Conceptual indeed, wasn't it? Yeah. Well done, everyone. Headmaker?
Nah.
Now you can say all the words you've been trying to say.
You stretched it out? This
Not exactly.
tiny.
It stayed the same size and shape, but it looked very stretched out and flat.
What?
So imagine a piece of paper the size of like 2 of your fingers. And
Well, my fingers are different sizes.
okay, then let's do half of your palm then.
Okay, which half though? Like horizontal or vertical? Or diagonal?
Yep, exactly. Any one of those. So then a piece of paper that big, put a tiny dragon in the center of it, and then stretch it to all the edges.
Oh, stretch the dragon.
Yeah, so that it's all flat.
But that would distort the dragon. If
I
you
didn't
stretched
make
it
it.
to all the edges.
Yeah, I know. I didn't make it, Headmaker. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Yes. Okay.
I was as impressed as you are now.
I Okay. Bubble, table, because it's pretty friggin' impressive that you didn't die.
Okay, sure.
What?
Bubble and then table. Okay. I mean, we could argue that the table was flat with legs already. Not that I'm arguing anything, Headmaker. Of course, this was all my error anyway. Carry on.
Yes, but there was a double flattening.
That is true. There was a person involved in that one.
She doesn't look flat.
Well, of course not. It happened before. And don't be crude.
How thick was the table, dude?
It was one of the big ones from the
Are
library.
we going by thickness? Is this
Most impressive and flattest thing.
Okay, it's impressive to flatten a bubble without popping it. It's impressive to get flattened by a table and not be
Okay.
grievously injured or killed.
Okay. Then we have technically 2 pieces of paper, one with magic, one with a butt, and some flatbread.
So flatbread.
It was pretty flat. He did poke his finger into all the bubbles that started rising up while it cooked. So
Oh no!
Why would he get 5 points?
I used a tool.
Well, I wasn't watching that closely, but yeah.
I told you I was
I
doing
feel
that.
like the bread would be really
I
tasty.
wasn't listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't even said how it tasted or anything.
Yeah, I vote bread man number 1.
You don't think you get
You
a
don't
vote?
get a vote.
I want to sacrifice my points for him.
No,
No.
that's not. That's not how it works.
Well,
And then,
sometimes it works like that.
You
It's-
could
it
do that
seems
in
to-
theory if the Headmaker allowed it, yeah.
I don't think
Oh
you're
my
going to give me any
gosh.
points anyway, so maybe.
Sophia's cogs
Sorry, I
are
was
whirring.
typing. Yeah, you need some oil or something.
Is there like background music?
A bit of clacking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mechanical
yeah,
keyboard.
Forgot about that.
I don't care. Okay, I'm gonna do. Sorry.
Sophia turns to Headmaker.
If you would allow me to at least make one point,
Go ahead.
if you see an illustration of a pipe, for example, is it a pipe?
What? Say that again. If I see a what?
An illustration of
Oh.
a pipe, is it still a pipe?
Yes.
The
Depending on how good the
illustration-
artist is.
It's a drawing, sure.
The perfect illustration of a dragon on a piece of paper, is it still a dragon?
But Abzane said that you stretched it to all the edges to fit the paper.
It would still be a dragon flattened to the size of a piece of paper.
Yeah, but it's going to be pretty distorted.
Yeah, I got a butt on mine.
Okay, shush. And you don't worry about it, okay? The dragon one is next.
Well,
and then the bread. And your butt one is last, because if you sat on the paper, technically, you dented it with your butt, which means it may have been flat to begin with, but your butt cheeks made it concave.
That's a good point.
What? It could be worth some money one day, you know?
But maybe, yeah, you could take it and... Exactly. You can make a mint.
Oh, we can have it back then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You can have your butt paper back.
Oh, thank you. That's
so
kind of you, dude.
Just, you know what? Just have a monument built. Seriously, like that.
Will you build it?
No, not me. Abzane will do it.
Oh, right.
If he doesn't do it the way you like, let me know.
We don't have the
I would love that
funds for that. Where are we gonna put that? Where are we gonna put that?
Put it
right in your foyer.
Exactly. Foyer. It's French.
I'm not a doctor, dude.
Right.
Yeah, so bubble, table, dragon, bread. I still need that recipe. And butt paper. That will be a monument to everything.
So you want a recipe of this bread, but you're not willing to give it points? That's a little suspicious, but okay.
What? What are you talking about?
It sounds like you would be more impressed by something you want to eat.
I feel like really only two of us actually made something flat.
Okay, well,
yeah.
To be fair, the bubble was flattened and the paper was flat. Flat bread.
It was flattened.
The paper was already flat.
Yeah.
And paper's already thinner than bread.
Mine isn't the paper, it's the dragon.
Yeah, but it says flatten something. If they're already flat.
Flatten the dragon.
You.
Mine isn't the paper, it's the dragon.
Okay, flat bread by its very nature is supposed to be flat, so technically it was not flattened. It's made
It has to be
that way.
to be a flatbread.
Doesn't. It's unleavened bread. It doesn't rise. Oh my god! Don't argue with me.
You guys ever heard of wild yeast?
Yeah.
Great, dude. Love wild yeast. It's on plants and things.
Disgusting.
I feel like I've told this story before, but I didn't know.
What do you think? How do you think they discovered yeast? It's just shit floating in the air that lands on bread and makes, never mind. You gotta cultivate
makes
it.
sourdough.
Dr. Headmaker.
Oh God, sourdough bread, yes.
People just left it out for too long and it became fermented. They're just, oh wow, we should bake with this. And
Num 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 num.
It's nature's bounty, dude.
We're going to move on from the flattest thing to the fastest thing, but just the contestants. If you will, turn your eyes to the portal. And I have the video queued up, but it does start out black. I don't know why this one's black.
Oh, I gotta refresh this?
On the tablet. It should just say the words at the top.